It's your favorite local, especially after I spoke. Support the real again. Get rid of the fake, the FU to the industry. How do you fight back? It's simple. All you got to do is just press subscribe, then join the movement over there on Instagram at CEDDYNASH, one word. That's where you and I can stay in contact. Plus, I'm going to personally follow you back, like your pictures and all that. To the crew, that's the truth. With the visionaries. Let's do it this way. How about this? New York is a May-issue state with concealed weapons licenses issued at the local level by the county sheriff or court system. Local law enforcement has discretion in determining whether or not to issue a concealed weapons license to an applicant. An applicant must provide 4 character references and the reason for the application for a carry license. A permit to purchase, a background check, and firearms registration are required to buy a handgun from a private individual. In New York, private sales must be processed by a licensed firearms dealer. It is illegal to possess an unregistered firearm. Open carry is not addressed in New York state law, although a New York pistol license is required to possess a loaded handgun outside of the home or places of business. Concealed carry is only legal with the NYPD. The minimum age is 21, with the exception of honorably discharged members of the military who can be any age. The application process may differ depending on the type of license and the issuing county. Now, there is a lot of people who under comments and all that are saying self-defense, 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 self-defense. But nobody took a damn second to read the law. So, under the concept of self-defense is a widely accepted legal doctrine that acknowledges that one has the right to use force to protect himself from harm. The right extends to the protection of others, in some cases, property. This behavior is appropriate even when the action under all circumstances would be considered a crime. Embracing this general principle is fairly standard. Every state in the nation has a version of self-defense laws. However, there are variations regarding the scope and the extent of acceptable force used in the circumstances under which it may apply. For example, some states have stand your ground laws, which provides individuals with more leniency when it comes to using deadly force. But here's where it gets tricky for New York. New York self-defense, the Castle Doctorate, New York is not a stand-your-ground state, but the state does follow a similar doctorate called the Castle Doctorate, which allows individuals to use deadly force to defend their homes against intruders. The key distinction between stand your ground and Castle Doctorate is that the Castle Doctorate designates this justification for people in their homes. The rationale is that your home is your castle or safe refuge, and that you should not have to run away from your home when defending it against invaders. Now, here's where it gets even trickier. It's called the duty to retreat. What stand your ground and Castle Doctrine have in common is that there is no duty to retreat. According to the duty to retreat principles, when an individual is under immediate threat of harm, they are required to retreat from the threat as much as possible. Only then can the individual use force for self-defense purposes. The use of deadly force is considered a last resort, and that's what's going to happen. Penal Code Section 35, Penal Code Section 35.10, Penal Code Section 35.15, and Penal Code Section 35.20. Does he have a chance? Possibly. The problem with K-Flock, I think, cuz is only like 19 or 20 years old. Hold on, let me do this live because I like doing it live. How old is New York rapper K-Flock? They put K-Fly and K-Slay. I'm crying. I'm crying. That's funny as hell. Yeah, K-Flock is 18 years old. So it's going to be interesting. Is he possibly innocent? Did dude possibly get on him and everything like that? From what y'all see, the police absolutely lied. So that should help him in his case. Will he get life in prison? I don't think so. I think they probably hit him with a manslaughter and he probably get like 8 years or something like that. If that's the case, he come out, he probably going to be one of the kings of New York. If he can manage to get his hands on stuff that can allow him to record. But other than that, I'm not going to lie. it's looking good for him because it shows he wasn't the aggressor as though the police lied on him and said. But you know what? We'll get more into it. We'll be going live tonight. For all y'all who celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. For those who don't, Happy Holidays. We'll check y'all out tonight. We're going to have the setup and everything set quite nicely. Also, tune in to American Alpha Male. Trust me, those videos is flames. Y'all expect me to keep it real? Because you know that I will. I do this daily, baby. Check out the Nightly Nash podcast. Also, Street the Music, Ceddy Nash, if you have not. It's on all streaming platforms. Guaranteed you're going to find something you like. Probably like that overly thugging freestyle, or maybe something different. Let me know in the comments. We possibly shoot that music video.